welcome back to Braggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Braggers, and this is Satisfactory. Evening, Rosas. How you doing? It's Satisfactory. Don't get me wrong, I was very tempted by Pacific Drive because I had a lot of fun. Well, no, I made progress in the last stream. Chillin'. So yes, we do. Yeah, we did. So at the end of the last stream, I was going to. Where's that going? Oh, it's going here. Yes, for plastic, and that's going into here for the radio control units. Ugh. Right. So yes, I was thinking about increasing plastic production. And was working on getting the bits. So there's still 200 plastic in there. Because we need the radio control units for Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, I'm trying to remember where it was that I'd got to. Because we don't need them for a direct component, I think. So the magnetic field, that's there. I think that's a radio. Assembly director system. That's what it is. Project part 6. There you go. Right, but how? Unless you're single input, aren't you? You're manufacturer, so you're 4 input. You're 2 input. Okay. So you are part of it. And you take those and those. Huh. Your heavy modular frames, your modular engines, adaptive control units, we're making those somewhere. Is that down here? Yeah! Or it would be if we had the heavy modular frames, which is what these are? Yes. Okay. Automated wiring, circuit boards, computers. Okay. So it only takes, yeah, so it takes one of these to make that. Depth controls. What's that? Supercomputer thinking machines. Supercomputers. You're making computers. Crystal oscillators. Am I not making supercomputers? Supercomputers? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So what else we got? Okay, so that's the only one that we can actually put together at the moment. Ish. But so we've got the adaptive controls being made. Supercomputers. Computers, AIs, high-speed connectors. You're making the high-speed connectors. Okay, so we might have to extend this out, actually. High-speed computers. No. Speed. You're making computers, but you're hurting on cable. AI limiters we've got downstairs. Over here. AI limiters, yeah. So we've got AI limiters down. High-speed connectors here. And plastic. High-speed connectors. But you're not going anywhere. Wait a minute. Hang on. I think. No, I'm not making them somewhere else. I thought I was, but it must be here. And I've got 200 on me. Okay. See, my issue is how do I get that stuff back into the system without just feeding it directly in? That's my problem. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to need to make some notes. Not that one. Okay. So. Supercomputers. Which are... computers. AI limiters. High-speed connectors. Plastic. Right, we have all the bits, they're just not together. So we do need to work on that. At least to get them made. And then we've got those being made, but we need to get the heavy modular frames from here. No. No. Here. Down to here. Have I got those in here? I don't think I have. No. So that's an issue. Not necessarily, because we could. Put that into there. That then needs to run over to here. Okay. Right, so if I get one of those. Right. Oh, that sucks. We'll do that. I'm not entirely happy with it, but it ensures that we keep manufacturing the adaptive control units. We then need to get those up. Somewhere. Okay. Right. Okay, the other thing we said we were going to do is we're going to do the hazmat suit, which is in here. Hazmat suit. So rubber, plastic. So 50 rubber, 50 plastic. And rubber. Take the 200. Okay. And then fabric, which again is in this one. Yes. I'm full on that. Okay. Cool. So we got one of those. We now need... Okay, we can make 3 of those. Cool. So... equip that. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, yeah, and I've got 3. Okay, can I make gas filters? No, because I need coal. Why do I feel like I'm, like, squatting? Okay, we made the hazmat suit. We've got the adaptive. So, yeah. So we do need to make supercomputers somewhere. Right, we need the cable sorted. Because it's not... Right, what do we need for cable? Is it just... it's copper wire. Okay. So... over here... we have copper being produced. Problem with that is they're too close to have this split. So I'm thinking... Right, this needs to be 10 down? Torn down. Take that down. And we'll take that down. We will put a splitter... no, logistics. That's logistics. I don't know why I did that. that's not going to work, is it? Oh, yes. Okay, I'll allow it. Right. I also... Oh, no, there we go. Small frame pillar. No. All wrong. All wrong. Right. So you are in... I think it's easier. Drink at the ready? Or I just bring it up. Toot toot! How do I do this? Like that. There we go. Except you don't need to go there, do you? But we could... put you in there. You in there. And have you there. That would work. Then we can take that out and that out. The problem is you're not centralized, and that I can work with. Right. Right. Okay. So we need smelters. Is that because you're sticking out up the top? Only just. Right. Bear with. So you're now producing copper ingots. Okay. Right, you're going to need to move from there. You're not going to work. Okay. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. I mean, okay. Constructor. Oh, that could be a problem. Hang on a minute. Let me move that down a bit. Right. So you produce 30 per minute. Ah, but I need 2 lots, don't I? 15. So you would power 2. Okay. So you're producing 30 per minute, and you both take 15 and produce 30. You take 60 per minute. Okay, so we then go from 2 of those. What am I doing? There we go. Right. Into one of those, and that will then produce cable. And then I need another one of those to produce the copper ingots. Once I've got my wire. Okay. Right, why are you... There. Okay. Right. And then I want a merger. Even though you were... Right, I'll pop you over here. And connect you to you. And then you to you. And you. And you. But you need to be cable. Carbell. Right. One more. Okay. Then I need... You're not getting wire because we're not hooked up there. Okay, so I need a... Oh, hang on. Are you not... Oh, you are. You're just not connected because I need a splitter.